Hey there, welcome to Coaching with Tally. Here is a quote for you. You will never change your life until you change something that you do daily. The secret to your success lies in your daily routines. That's by John Maxwell. We're starting a new series today, kicking it off all about habits. Today we're going to be looking at how significant the role of habits are in our lives. Did you know that 40% of the decisions that you make aren't actually decisions, they're habits? So the power of habits and getting habits into your life that really steer you in the direction that you actually want to be going. My name is Tally. I'm a life and personal development coach, and I work with leaders to create lives of overflowing joy, overflowing impact in the world that are centered in a place of joy, getting you aligned to who it is you most truly are, get you firing on all cylinders, and creating a life that you love living, so that you can enjoy your own life and be in overflow, making a difference in the lives of others. So today we're talking about habits. Habits make it possible for us to do things without spending an exorbitant amount of effort. So when you get things lined up so that they just become habit, they just become part of what you automatically do, then you take all that mental energy involved in making decisions all the time. When you just get things into habits so that you don't have to think about it, so that you just get life flowing in the direction that you want it to go. So if we had to consciously be aware of all of the millions of micro decisions that we make every day, we really wouldn't get anywhere. We just, it would take a lot of energy. But when you give yourself habits that steer you into the direction that is in alignment with the vision that you have for your life, when you kind of get that clarity around where does I want to go and what is going to support me in doing that, and then begin implementing habits into your life that are going to steer you in that direction, it streamlines things, it simplifies things, it steers your life in the direction that you want it to go. So let me give you a definition for a habit. In a sentence, it basically is an action that you do frequently and automatically in response to something in your environment. So I'm going to get into, in this series, teaching you how to create habits based on cues, basically, that will set you into action around things that you want to do. So we'll get into more of the details on how to do it in future days. But today I just want to talk a little bit about the significance of having habits in your life that are really powerful for you, that steer you in the right direction. So think about your habits like a default. It's like a default switch. So there are things that you have that are habits in your life right now. And some of them are steering you in directions that you really like, and others are steering you into directions you probably aren't as happy with. And it's all based on these default cues that we have. And we'll get into more of that in future days. Warren Buffett puts it like this: the chains of a habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. So that's why taking time, and that's why I'm doing this series, taking time to really look at our habits and are they creating the life that we want to have? If 40% of the decisions we make are based just on our habits, it's worth looking at. It's worth taking the time to really look at it. So as humans, we are by nature habit driven. So over the course of the next week, we're going to talk about some of the neuroscience behind why habits are so powerful, and more importantly, how to recognize and change them. Awesome to see you guys jumping on here. I have a cookie habit, a powerful cookie habit. Yes, that's awesome. Maybe we can shift that. I know you're getting some vegan cooking lessons and steering some things in. Chocolate's awesome. So you're never going to change your life until you change something that you do daily. This is a John Maxwell quote. The secret to your success lies in your daily routine. So I'm going to leave you with that. I want you to just start to think about, in the next days, what are some of the habits that you have in your life? Just start noticing today things that you do on a pretty regular basis. Maybe they're daily habits, maybe they're weekly, maybe they're cued by certain things that go on in your life. Like when you sit down to watch this certain show, you always get ice cream out. Or like what are some of the habits that just you have cued into your life that you do repeatedly, frequently, and automatically? So just begin to notice what your habits are and begin to just ask yourself, is this a habit that is steering me into the direction that I really want to go? Or is it a habit that's actually steering me away from where I'm trying to go? So that's all I want you to do as your call to action today. Your activation is just start to notice the habits that you have in your life right now and just decide if you like which direction they're steering you. And we'll be back again tomorrow to talk more about the neuroscience behind habits and how to actually begin implementing habits that are really going to serve you, that are really in alignment with your vision, with your values, with what you want to be creating. So until then, we will see you tomorrow. If you haven't heard it yet today, you are loved. You are a gift, and the world needs what it is that's in you. Blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow.